Morning, ladies. I'm going to do another video for you today. Today I decided I'm going to do the sculpting trio. So for anyone who does contouring, highlight, that sort of thing, to give yourself some cheekbones, what have you, I'm going to show you guys the products that I use for that. So our sculpting trio comes in 3 different shades. So you've got your light, medium, dark. I'll just give you a quick little light, medium, and it shows you like on each one where you're putting everything in case you have never done it before and really just would like to try. And the dark, so depending on your skin tone, you can get whichever one you prefer. So I use a little bit of medium and of light. I kind of mix them up. So yeah, anyways, I'll show you where we're gonna put things and how we do it. Okay, so when you're doing your contouring, some people call it like E3. So on one side of your face it looks like an E, the other side it looks like a 3. So you take your darker color, just dab it in a little bit. I always start with the cheeks. So I'm just gonna look in my mirror. And yes, you have to make that face. So it starts off looking really dark until you start blending it more, okay? So for anyone who wants a little definition, maybe make yourself look like you lost a few pounds, contouring is really awesome for that. And me being postpartum, you know, you've got a little extra weight, you don't want people to know, so this helps. Fake it till you make it, right? Trevor busted me one time making this face and just stood from afar and laughed silently. The old duck face. Okay, so we'll blend a little bit more. Then you're gonna come up and you're gonna do around your hairline. And it's gonna, like at first it might look kind of silly, unless you kind of blend as you go, which I tend to do a little bit. I don't usually like put on a thick amount and then go back and blend. And so like I said, in your sculpting palettes, it shows you kind of a cheat sheet of where you're gonna be putting the contouring and the highlighting. Okay, so next then, this is an awesome trick if you have a little bit of a crooked nose or a wider nose than you really love. Putting a little bit on the sides of your nose can really narrow your nose. It's crazy what the difference it makes. So I'm just using our blusher brush for this, and I just put it on just kind of the tip for the nose. You're just gonna go along the sides, just a little bit, nothing crazy. You don't need a lot of product. Okay, so you can already see it's narrowed my nose, right? And then we're gonna do the last half of the E3, and this is down around your jawline. So down in here. And this, it's crazy that this part right here, it almost like takes off 5 pounds. It's kind of silly if you have, you know, more than one chin, as I do sometimes. And then just make sure you're blending it down. You don't want to look like you're wearing a mask, right? So just blend that down. Now we do have a brush that comes with but that we recommend for the sculpting trio. It's got the 2 ends to it, one for your contouring and one for your highlighting. I like this blusher brush a little bit better, but there are both options to do that, so. Okay, so now I'm just gonna blend a little bit better. Okay, good enough for now. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna take the second color, so it goes in order, contour, highlight, and then this is like an illuminator. So now we're gonna go with the highlighter. Another option for highlighting that I also really like is our mineral concealers. So these babies. It's like a really loose powder. I also like this for highlighting, so I wanted to show you guys that one too. So you have both options. Whereas the sculpting trio, you get everything all in one, so that's kind of nice. Save yourself some money. Okay, so with this, we're gonna go just a little bit kind of in your T-zone. Give yourself a little highlight. Bring it down your nose. I do a little bit just on your Cupid's bow, and then on the chin. Every point you want kind of to be accentuated or highlighted so much, that's where you want to put your highlighter. Now on your cheeks, a lot of people just do like a kind of a strip. You actually want to do a bit of a triangle. You want to bring it down onto your cheeks a little bit. And then up towards your hairline, under your eyebrows. Same thing on the other side. Okay, sorry, this light is kind of coming in through the window there. So you can see we're highlighted, and then under the cheeks. See, you can see the difference there. And then on this side as well. So then the next step, before I do my illuminator, I actually do my blush. And your blush, I'm gonna use, this is one that I use every single day. It's called Sweet. We have 5 different shades, but I'm gonna do my blush first, and then I'll show you the illuminator. So I'm just using the same brush, just kind of pat it off, clean it off a little bit. Your blush is going basically in between your contour and your highlight, just on the apples of your cheek. I just continue to make the face, you can see that. Not even putting makeup on and I'm still duck facing. Okay, so then your third step is going to be your illuminator. I know the light doesn't really give it much justice, but you can see it's kind of shimmery and it just gives you that final look. It's so friggin' pretty. So you're just gonna take a little bit. You're just gonna do just the top here, just kind of out from your eye where you put your highlighter, both sides. A little bit. Now, you obviously don't have to put it in all the spots that I'm putting it. I'm just showing you how I use the product, and so you get a bit of an idea. So I'm just gonna blend that a little bit. You don't want your head to be shiny. So, okay, now you can kind of see, I don't know if the light is awesome, but you can see how it's just illuminated. It gives you a tiny bit of that shimmer without going over the top. With your nose, you can bring up your contouring as high as you want and make the strip of highlighter as narrow as you want. You know, it's totally up to you depending on how you feel about your nose, or just leave it alone altogether. So anyways, that's our sculpting trio. A couple other products that I love that I use every single day. So I just wanted to give you guys a little video on that. So again, let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, have a good day.